Our next fighter fighting out of the Integrated Academy blue corner. He is a freestyle fighter with a record of 3-0. Standing 5'8", weighing 136.4 pounds. Fighting for Team Area 52. He's sponsored by Sandifer Automotive and Mark Morgan Personal Trainer. Out of Muncie, Indiana, here comes Levi Rose. And his opponent, fighting out of the street named red corner. He is the freestyle fighter with a record of 1-3. Standing 5'6", weighing 135.4 pounds. Fighting for Team Hometown out of Connersville, Indiana. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Justin Destruction Dowsett.
Justin Dowsett out of Connersville, Indiana. Actually, hometown of my wife. Small town near Richmond on eastern Indiana.
And Levi Rose, he's a friend of mine. I met Justin a couple times, but Levi's a friend of mine, well-conditioned fighter, great guy, great family. He was actually supposed to fight in January, Sean, and I think his opponent either backed out or
Well, I mean, he's coming from a great facility up there in Muncie, Area 52, Scott Sandifer and Casey Dyer.
Levi is a good athlete. Look at him. He's got to see his end. He's in. There we go. And again, he needs that speed.
Good takedown defense by Levi Rose.
Sean, earlier when we were talking about
great takedown defense. Big knee to the side there.
Talking about people's records and staying in the game and deciding to leave. Justin is 1-3.
Yes,
and he does look like an aggressive fighter and a guy that does his stuff. It's going to be interesting to see how this turns out because Levi's 3-0.
He is. So you would think those records are practically flip-flopped. But 4 fights in the cage, you know, that gives Justin some experience, and that's what he needs against a guy like Levi. See, these 135-pounders, they're amazing because they're so incredibly quick, and because they cannot rely. It's okay because they cannot rely on some of the big heavy hits that you see out of the welterweights on, heavyweights on. Sometimes you just see a more skilled athlete. And they have to be more skilled.
Well, Justin, I met him at the weigh-in, and Justin was an interesting guy. He was very quiet, which all these fighters are. They're good people. But you would not think of him as a fighter.
Right.
He had a baggy shirt on, and now you see him out here, and he is holding his own.
Picking him up and slamming.
Yeah. Levi's strong.
He is strong. Well, I mean,
I was kidding with him, and I said he needs to do an ab work. You know what I mean?
Dowsett's looking for that arm bar. He's holding on to it. He's taking some punishment, but he seems to be fine. He seems to be perfectly fine. Dowsett in the red gloves, and Levi Rose in the blue gloves on top.
And he let go of the... He's going to get a chance to look like the crank.
Big hits by Levi Rose. Dowsett's in a little bit of trouble here, Chris. What's he going to do?
I think he's going to be patient.
Yeah. Well, his name is Destruction. You hear his corner over there just talking to him, encouraging Justin to keep moving.
Big guys. And then just wrap his head around.
Well, he's controlling him. He's got him in his
and again, we talked a lot about striking. We talked a lot about arm bar position. But even look at his feet. Feet aren't always taken. You and I know that. But he's using his feet to push off, to leverage, all kinds of things. He's still busy with his feet.
Yes.
While wrapped up.
He's got what we call, Chris, good kinesthetic awareness. That's my next big word of the day. And it's kinesthetic awareness. And what that is you can feel your opponent, you can tell where they are, and you can adjust yourself to put yourself in a dominant position or a defensive position just based on feel. They'll take the gas out of you as fast as anything physically. The more frustrated you get, the more tense you get, the more energy you spend. So being loose and relaxed. Not quite sure what happened there. He kicked and he just fell down the ground and slipped.
Maybe he overcommitted the kick, saw the rush, and he slid.
He just kind of gripped. Yeah, he forgot what it was. It
almost looked like he was looking for a takedown.
Right.
His legs, but look at him. He is busy.
He's very busy. Again, it's that jiu-jitsu half guard controlling.
It's
like open guard, down guard to the half guard.
Effective to your opponent to see you over there with lots of energy and ready to go to the next round. That can take a toll on your opponent too.
Most definitely.
And I think his energy was legit. It was real energy.
Yeah.
Look at him going. He's working. Levi's a strong guy. He really is. And I know people he spars with and rolls with. He's a strong guy.
I'll tell you what, he's got the coolest name too. Levi Rose.
Levi Rose.
You know.
Levi Guns N' Roses.
That's right. He's named after Guns N' Roses and a pair of jeans. That's some good stuff. No, he's got a cool name. Sounds like a movie star. Levi Rose. Chris Cummins, Levi Rose. A lot of action here on the ground.
Thanks for the plug. I can't read it all, but thanks for the plug.
Well, you see Justin is very active from underneath. He's using that, what we call open guard. He's trying to bring his legs up high, looking for the submission.
And Levi never got, so far, hasn't really gotten a good mount.
Right. He's looking for that arm bar. An arm bar triangle, obviously. Levi's doing a good job of defending that open guard of Justin Dowsett. But at the same time, Dowsett is completely neutralizing Levi's ability to throw any strikes.
And you know, we were talking about dropping the position on the stand-up. But you even look, Justin's constantly got his hands moving underneath and around and up and over and around and underneath, moving his feet. And that is the brilliance of jiu-jitsu.
It is. Coming across with that arm bar, trying to get his left hip out. If he's got to hold that arm, can't tell from here. He's going to have a hard time. Levi's got both his arms locked together. It's going to be a hard stall.
And it's a strong defense.
It is a good defense. He's got to just slide that right arm out. Levi Rose to get it out of jeopardy. Boy, Justin Dowsett has just been so patient from the bottom. I don't think he's going to have enough time in this round to get this submission attempt off, but he's worked for it.
And notice Levi to defuse it just by sitting down.
By Levi Rose. And it's strong in this round.
Whoa. Look at that.
Oh, do you see him duck over? You cannot kick a down opponent, so keep it camouflage.
Keep it in.
Again, Justin destruction Dowsett in the red gloves against Levi Rose out of Muncie, Indiana in the blue gloves.
Oh.
Dowsett covers up really well after those strikes. Yep.
Yeah, look at that. So those punches, you lost a lot of steam. It's not really effective when you just lean your punch out there. This is Levi's chance because I do think that Justin
Another
is kind of
takedown.
frustrated. Look at that. He's got his right arm around, possibly sliding under and position himself for a choke.
Well, it's really almost as if Dowsett was trying to pull guard there. I'm not sure if he got taken down or if he wanted to go down. He seems to be very content being on his back, looking for the submission. But at the end of round two, Levi, within the last 10 seconds, got the upper hand and was raining down some punches. So Justin's got to be careful here. He's going to work off his back.
I think, Justin's had a lot of energy, but I think now he's going to rely a lot more on his ground game. He does look exhausted too.
Yeah, this is a grueling match. This is absolute grind.
But again, knowing Levi, both inspired and strong. Levi really is a strong person, pound for pound. So Justin staying in there and fighting, mixing it up with him. This is another great matchup.
Like I say, you cannot judge a book by its cover. You said you met Justin at weigh-ins the other night.
Mild manner, very calm.
And he's a hell of a fighter. Yeah.
Kind of like Scott Rainey.
Yeah, Scott Rainey is a heck of a fighter, mild manner. He packs a punch.
I ain't going to tell you what the women say.
For those who don't know, Scott Rainey is our director, producer, be-all, end-all editor.
My friend,
and absolutely not my friend. and we're hoping to get him into...
This is a dangerous position, Sean.
Yes, it is.
Very dangerous. Again, explain why it's dangerous for a fighter to expose his back.
I mean, right there, you get hit upside the head. You cannot punch him back the head, so he's punching your temple.
You've got your back exposed and your guy's mounted on your back. You're not seeing where the punches are coming. You got to try to sense it.
See, this is bad because
look at that.
Justin Destruction Dowsett's got his hooks in. That's when he's got his heels in and locked in.
Right
It's going to be hard for Levi to buck him to get him off. So he's working the rear naked. He's bringing that arm around. He's just being patient. He's got 30 seconds to do something.
Look at the heels. We're going to throw Nichols' cowboy hat.
And those punches are designed to look at that. Randy got some strong blows.
Yeah. Levi didn't get those covered.
Yeah. Dowsett is making this fight his. I think if it goes to decision, it looks like
tell you what, Justin has been consistent fighter.
Oh, there we go. It swings and misses. He connected with the feet.
Wow.
Strong finish.
And look at him.
Yeah.
These guys just beat each other, and then they help each other up.
Right.
Friends now. I love it.
Well, there's a camaraderie among the fighters.
Yeah. Any style.
It is. And it doesn't matter if you do wrestling, if you do taekwondo, boxing, or MMA.
I think there's a lot of pressure on some of the more fights that are publicized, promoted. These guys feel like they have to pull over themselves. In MMA, we've kept it classy here. I really like what's going on.
I do too. And you'll see in some of these replays as you watch him, Justin Destruction Dowsett kind of living up to his name, just very, very comfortable on his back. Levi, maybe, like you said, maybe the stronger physically of the two, but certainly from a conditioning standpoint, I think as the fight progressed, it just kind of wore him out.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to talk to Levi and see what could possibly be going on, because he really did look fatigued.
Yeah, he is fatigued now.
And again, just because a guy's got a strong metabolism or a good build doesn't mean that his condition completely, or there might be something going on. Who knows?
Well, what blows my mind is these fighters, sometimes they cut 15, 20 pounds in just a matter of days in preparation for these fights.
Right.
And
remember, Levi was prepared in January.
Right.
So maybe he could have overtrained, maybe he had already plateaued. Who knows? I like Levi's buddy, and I'm interested to see what's going on in his mind, because he looks frustrated up against the...
I think just fatigue. Fatigue is just, it's a killer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go with the official judges' decision. And tonight's decision is brought to you by CageCraze.com. All three judges scored the ballot 29-28 for a unanimous decision for your fighter out of the blue corner, Levi Rose.
Levi Rose comes out on top. I think, Chris, in my opinion, and this is maybe not how the...
Chris, that was a real close fight. I mean, I don't know if I had to judge it, that I could have given it to Levi, but the judges did. What do you think of score on a fight like that?
That's what I expected to be 29-28. I thought Rose was able to control the first two rounds. He looked, to me, he looked like a veteran out there. He seemed like he wasn't feeling his best. He still knew exactly what he had to do to win the fight, and that's what he did the first two rounds. The third one, you could tell he was tired, and he kind of got beat that round. It was still pretty close, but he definitely lost the third round in my opinion. And he kind of worried about him getting submitted at the end. I was like, hey, you've been doing good in the first two rounds, but he did a good job of just being a veteran and knowing exactly what he had to do, not wasting any energy, and he did enough to get the victory.
Well, there you go. 3 rounds to 2, or 2 rounds to 1.
That's right.
That's a win. We'll be right back with more